Title: The Lighthouse Keeper's Secret. On the rocky cliffs of a forgotten coastline stood an ancient lighthouse. Its beacon had guided countless ships to safety, cutting through the fog and stormy seas for over 100 years. The locals in the nearby village rarely spoke of it, though. There was something unsettling about the old tower, and even more mysterious was its lone keeper, an old man named Elias, who had lived there for as long as anyone could remember. Elias never ventured into town unless absolutely necessary, and when he did, he spoke little, keeping to himself. Rumors swirled among the villagers. Some said he was hiding a dark past. Others believed the lighthouse was haunted, that it held a secret no one dared to uncover. One stormy night, a young woman named Clara arrived in the village. She was a journalist, drawn to the place by whispers of strange happenings at the lighthouse. It was said that on certain nights, the light would go out for a brief moment, only to flicker back to life. Those who had ventured close claimed to hear faint voices on the wind, as if the sea itself were speaking. Clara was determined to get the truth. Armed with nothing but her notebook and a lantern, she made her way up the cliff toward the lighthouse. The wind howled, and waves crashed violently against the rocks below, but she pressed on, driven by curiosity and the thrill of discovery. When she reached the lighthouse, she found the door slightly ajar. The smell of salt and damp wood greeted her as she stepped inside. The spiral staircase loomed ahead, leading up into darkness. She called out for Elias, but there was no response. The only sound was the rhythmic hum of the beacon above, spinning its light into the night. With cautious steps, Clara climbed the stairs. As she reached the top, she found Elias sitting in a wooden chair, staring out the window at the stormy sea. He didn't turn to look at her. "I knew someone would come eventually," he said, his voice low and gravelly. "You've come for the secret, haven't you?" Clara's heart raced. "What secret?" she asked, stepping closer. Elias sighed, his weathered face lit by the faint glow of the beacon. "This lighthouse, it doesn't just guide ships, it protects something ancient buried beneath the sea." Clara frowned. "Protects what?" "Long ago, a shipwreck occurred just off this coast," Elias continued, his voice heavy with the weight of the past. "But it wasn't just any ship. It carried an artifact, something powerful, dangerous. The sea swallowed it, but it still stirs beneath the waves. The light keeps it at bay, keeps the world safe." Clara felt a chill run down her spine. "Why don't people know about this?" "Because it's better they don't," Elias said, finally turning to face her, his eyes clouded with age and knowledge. "Once the light flickered, and something tried to rise. That's why I'm here, to ensure it stays down where it belongs." Clara stared out at the dark ocean, now understanding the weight of the old lighthouse and its lonely keeper. The storm raged on outside, but the light never faltered.